Today I'm going to address a question that I've gotten a lot on my Instagram posts about being able to do fluid art with gel polish. I would say the short answer would be no, why bother when you have regular polish, but some people want the durability of the gel to last longer. I really don't know. I think regular polish with fluid art is just fine and can last a long time. But since I've had those questions, I thought I would show you some of my experiments. And I'm gonna share a sample of gel polish I got in the mail today. So with my experiments, I tried several different ways to do fluid art on gel polish. So my first attempt, you can see it's hideous. My decal isn't even sticking to my tip. It just came off. I just used 2 gel polishes and a black fluid art and smushed them on just a plastic bag. I think with the fluid art polish, once you get it in there, it sort of kind of goops up and gets really gunky. So it's not, and that didn't even cure on the bottom when I cured it on the plastic. So I would say that's a huge fail and hideous. The next one I did, I added a little bit of clear gel top coat and into the mix and some yellow. Tried to keep it a little bit thinner. It kind of marbled, but I wouldn't really say there were any cells or anything. And I did this right on the tip instead of trying to do a decal. And it worked a little bit better as far as marbling, but still no cells or anything like that. And then on this one, I thought, okay, what about blooming gel? Will that help that gel polish kind of flow? It did actually get some cells in there. So I used the blooming gel, of course you don't cure it, and then added the pink and the purple, just kind of swirling it on, and then the white fluid art polish on top. I used just a little liner brush and kind of, you know, marbled it a little bit. But you can see on there were some cells. And then I did this one also just on the tip. I didn't make a decal. And then cured it for 60 seconds and then top coated it, and it's nice and smooth. I think it's cured all the way. You just have to be careful with getting really bumpy. I mean, because you're using so many different gels on there that you can get thick and kind of lumpy, so you might even need to buff that down smoother. But it did work a little bit, so I was surprised. And I think it was actually the blooming gel that helped thin those out, the gel polishes, and kind of get them moving a little bit. So that worked. And the blooming gel that I used was Enel Couture, the Fun Gel blooming gel that they have. So that one kind of worked. And then I tried this one without the blooming gel on the tip, and this had 3 different gel polishes, and then I used a white fluid art and then a black fluid art polish over top. It got, you know, as I was using the brush to try to kind of move it around a little bit, it got really gunky and just really gross. So it's more just a marble, I would say, than anything else. So I think if you wanted to do it right on the nail, using the blooming gel for a base, and then kind of marbling in the gel polishes, and then just putting some of the fluid art polish on top, you could get some cells like that. So you can do it, I guess, but I just don't think it's as pretty as doing regular polish with the fluid art. And if you wanted the durability of a gel polish manicure, you could do a, just a jelly sandwich type thing with a gel base coat, get your decal, put that into the sticky layer. Make sure that your regular polish is completely dry before you put the gel top coat on top. Otherwise you'll have some wrinkling. You might get some bubbles in it. So you just have to make sure that the regular polish is completely dry, and then put your gel top coat on top. Make sure you cap your free edge, so you don't have any chipping or lifting from that. But that's probably the easiest way, I would say, to do fluid art with any type of gel polish. But I did have one success story, so that was pretty cool. And then the other thing I wanted to show you, I got this sample from iMethod Beauty of 6 gel polishes. I haven't opened it yet, so I'm going to do that right now. Scissors here. And one of the things that spurred me to do this video was, I think they wanted me to do fluid art with these gels. So I did try experimenting with some others to see if it would work, but obviously it did not very well anyway. So they sent me these. Buy one get one free coupon in there. So 100% vegan, cruelty free, 9 free, and it looks like they're designed in the US, ingredients from the US and Thailand, but made in China. No expiration date on there. Good for 24 months. That little symbol you'll find on most of your beauty items, cosmetics and everything, that tells you when you should throw like your old makeup away or things like that. So that's always helpful to know. So I'm not exactly sure what colors are even in here. There's just a little book telling you how to use them. I guess these are some of the colors. Okay, so they sent me, it looks like the holiday collection. So there's Royal Red, Pearl Blue, Nude Kiss, Gold Rock, Mary and Cranberry, and Red Carpet. So I think with one of these I will show you what I'm talking about with the jelly sandwich fluid art. You get a tip here. So you wanted to apply a base. Let me just get that there. I'm just using my beetles I have from Amazon. This works pretty well. So just a base gel layer. Nice and smooth. And then we'll just cure that for 30 seconds. And then the decals I made were kind of those smoky look that I've done in a previous video. And this is with the Baroness X La Vie en Rose. And it's got that beautiful kind of red, pink, coppery shimmer. And then I used the black fluid art to kind of bring it out with just clear nail polish. And these are, I would say, totally dry. And so that's cured. And let's see what color would look good from these that they sent me. How about we try, let's try the Nude Kiss one and see how that looks with that over top. So that's 119. And these have numbers on the top and a little kind of color swatch. These are 8 ml bottles that they sent. So with your gels, you always want to kind of roll them in your hands upside down to get that gel color mixed back in. You don't shake them to get bubbles, and then your application will be all bubbly, and then don't do that. All right, they're tight. One other thing you can use your silicone mats for is opening really tight bottles. Works every time. So let's see what this 119 looks like. Yep, perfect kind of nude color. Pretty opaque. And you always want to do your gels in thin coats. This is kind of thick. It might be because my room is really cold. Your gels will get thicker in the cold. So rolling them in between your hands too will help warm them up a little bit. Okay. And then we'll cure that one. I'll just put out the rest of the colors here. I think the 8 ml bottles are a little bit bigger than some of the sets you can get on Amazon. They're usually like, the mini bottles are like 5 mils or 7.3, and these are 8. You get 6, is that right? 6 colors. I think this one runs $14.99 on Amazon right now. That's a pretty good deal. I'd say that's pretty opaque, so I'm just going to do one coat to show you guys. Don't wipe off the sticky layer because you'll want your decal to stick. And just use this one here. I kind of want that shimmery part in there, so we'll do this kind of right there. Smooth it out really good. And this part is just like you would do with regular polish on your nails, applying your decals. Let's just trim that off. And also these cute scissors I got on Amazon, aren't they cute? Love them. They were pretty cheap too. I got 2 pairs for like $8.99. If anybody's interested in those, I can leave a link. Okay, get your edges smoothed out. Very good. And on your natural nails, you know, you can use the acetone to clean up around and get that all cleaned up. Make sure it's smooth. And then we'll use top gel. Just try to get that on there really smooth. If you see it kind of bubble or separate, you know, you get that kind of oil on water look where you get some separation. That usually means that your polish wasn't all the way dry, or you have too smooth of a surface and there's nothing for the gel to adhere to. So sometimes either letting your polish dry longer, even overnight, or you know, a few hours at least, helps with that. Or if you had put on a clear regular polished top coat and it was just too smooth for the gel to adhere to, you could just lightly buff that top coat a little bit, and that looks pretty smooth. There's no bubbling or anything. I got a little bump in the decal right there, so that looks really pretty. Okay, I'll cure that now. So as I said, with the gel polish fluid art, really does not work so well. If anybody has any suggestions or things they would want me to try, please leave a comment. I'd be happy to try. But I think the successful one was with the blooming gel, as you know, on the bottom. And I can probably play with that a little bit more and see if this was just a fluke or maybe it actually did work, who knows. But I'm definitely going to look into trying that a little bit more, maybe getting less gel on there. But I think for the most part, just doing fluid art with regular polish and then doing a jelly sandwich with a base gel and a top gel will give you that durability that you want. And there's that over that nude, and I think that's really pretty. I like that nude color. So there you go. Any questions, just leave a comment. Any suggestions or anything that you would like to see in the future, just let me know. Thanks for watching.